Hello, in this video we will understand about the pharmacotherapy option, the obesity management. Remember one important thing is that the naturally obesity decrease due to the fasting, dieting and exercising is better than drug. But in this video we will understand about the drug which that will lead to inhibit the obesity. Naturally obesity managed to again risk less than drug. Drug with diet plan can work, on the other hand it will not work. 6 drugs we'll discuss in this video here. Drug enhance the satiety and less the hunger. In this way, when less the hunger creation will lead to not eat more. So in this way, the fat will be loose due to the as a fasting effect. But the natural fasting is very crucial to decrease the fat. Agonist and antagonists we will discuss first and then we will understand about the drug. Agonist mean that is same like a ligand will bind with the specific receptor like a specific ligand while the antagonist mean against the ligand. For example, antagonist will oppose the original function of cells, while on the other hand, the agonist mean it is the mimetics. Mimetics will basically not hide the original function, but the same function. But antagonist will hide the original function and change the physiology of the cell. The agonist is the mimetics, which that will target to the same receptor, will lead to same function even. Let's understand about no. I hope you make sense about the antagonist and agonist. The satmelanotide, sorry. The setmelanotide is the MC4 receptor agonist. It acts in the paraventricular nucleus of the hypothalamus area to suppress the appetite. In this way, it is the target of the nervous system, remember. Let's understand about the another drug which that will also target to the nervous system like naltrexone and the bupropion. Bupropion and naltrexone. This two drug which that is a opiate receptor antagonist, and in this way the opiate will not bind but this will change the physiology, and in this way it will target the nervous system and the POMC auto inhibition selectively inhibitors reuptake of dopamine and noradrenaline. Whenever the dopamine and adrenaline will not reuptake due to the receptor opiate receptor bind with the antagonist, in this way the reduce the food intake. When reduce the food intake, the basically the ATP expenditure will be increased. When ATP expenditure will be increased due to the noradrenaline and dopamine will lead to decrease the fat. While on the other hand, the phentermine and the topiramate is the two drug which that is also target to the nervous system, and it will lead to cause the suppress the appetite due to the sympathomimetics. This is the sympathomimetics which that is that stimulate the noradrenaline because it is a sympathetic activation which that is noradrenaline which release from the adrenal gland and suppress the appetite and fat will be decreased. So the inhibition of the fat response. On the other hand, the orlistat is another drug will target to the digestive system orally taking, and the orlistat is basically inhibit the fat absorption. So the fat also contain vitamin. We will discuss also the side effect of this drug, but later. It inhibits the activity of pancreatic and gastric lipases and decrease the fat absorption. And in this way, the fat absorption when decrease, it will lead to many complications, but the fat deposition will decrease. And liraglutide and semaglutide is the another drug will target to the central nervous system as well as pancreas, will lead to GLP-1 receptor agonist with increased effect, and it interfere with glucose homeostasis and food intake and satiety. GLP-1 receptor is important for binding of the GLP-1 release from the GIT gastrointestinal tract to target the pancreas for release the insulin and amylin. In this way, suppress the appetite. Side effect of the early state is the vitamin deficiency and fat soluble vitamin deficiency, GIT bloating, and the oily defecation. Naltrexone and the bupropion is the nausea, vomit, constipation, headaches, and dizziness, and the dry mouth can be possible. Phentermine and topiramate is another drug which that will lead to cardiovascular and problems and cognitive problems, psychiatric problem, and psychosis can be a metabolic acidosis and seizure. Insomnia and the paresthesia can be possible. Liraglutide is the another drug which that will lead to nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, and dyspepsia will occur. Setmelanotide is the another drug which that will lead to injection site reaction, which that we have discussed previously, and the skin hyperpigmentation, headaches, nausea, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Semaglutide is another drug which that will lead to cause nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, headaches, abdominal pain, and dyspepsia. Again, I am repeating the semaglutide is a nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, headaches, abdominal pain, and dyspepsia. Anyway, let's begin to understand for the normal fat decrease due to the exercise or something. So remember, the white fat are present as a obesity person, or fat deposition will lead to white fat deposition contain less mitochondria, so the low grade inflammation and decrease the ATP. While it can be convert the brown adipose tissue and increase the ATP due to the increase of the mitochondria, it is basically the brown adipose tissue increased by fasting, dieting, and exercising to transform the body weight, and in this way the white fat will convert into the brown adipose tissue from the white adipose tissue. Further potential, the pharmacotherapeutic target is the future of the drug is possible, and it the researcher is working for this. Polyagonist of incretin system and amylin mimetics, because amylin is important for the suppression of the appetite, and leptin analogs, ghrelin vaccine and the antagonist of ghrelin and NPY. It is the future of drug, and the cannabinoid type 1 receptor antagonists and the antioxidant. Type 1 receptor antagonist of the cannabinoid is important for the suppression of appetite. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share, and give the comment below for understanding better. I hope you make sense about that. This video was about the pharmacotherapy option of, about the obesity management, how to decrease the obesity due to the drug. So the agonist and antagonists. Thanks for watching. Bye.